going on, everybody? Zertic here playing some Assassinate on Fort Wolcott. And in this particular match, you guys may notice that I am playing a little bit more conservatively, a little bit more laid back, a little bit more relaxed. And it's for no particular reason, really. I felt like my aggressive way of playing Assassinate, it doesn't average out like a kill to point ratio. I don't like that I have to get like 30 kills to get like a 14k. That's kind of annoying. So what I was trying to do in this match was just slow it down a little bit, try to get some silence without having to stun, obviously, first. I try to limit my baiting as much as possible. I will bait in the match, but not as much as most, for those of you who don't know. Excuse me. So right here, I initially was going to lock onto an NPC and try to build up a meter and then lock onto the Night Stalker. However, he knew it was me, so he locked onto me. I was forced to bait him. I throw crackers there because I know somebody else is in the vicinity, and they're fighting it out over there. I make a mistake here. I lock onto an NPC, which is the good thing to do. However, I try to build up to an incognito, which allows the Pioneer to get up and lock onto me and then kill me. What I should have done was locked onto the NPC, build up to a silent, then killed the Huntsman, and then locked onto the Pioneer and killed her, because I should have had enough time to at least do that. But I got greedy and wanted a double incognito rather than a double silent, so that was my bad. You live and you learn, and I definitely learned from that situation, and I will not be doing that again. Right here, I'm gonna just rush the Huntsman and vulch his ass and get my greater variety. Very nice. And now I'm gonna run over here and vulch the Night Stalker, and he's going to contest my kill, but I don't give a fuck. So yeah, I'm going to give you guys a play-by-play in this match, as you guys can probably tell. However, if a random topic comes to mind, please believe I will interrupt myself. Right there, I get me a hidden discreet, and this motherfucker judo flips the shit out of me. You bastard. But yeah, so I'll give you guys a little play-by-play. If a little topic comes to mind and I randomly start talking about that, don't be all shocked and shit. I tend to do that a lot, so it should not come as a surprise to you peoples. Anyway, right here, I thought it was the Night Stalker in the doorway. Don't know why. I didn't read the compass correctly, and I noticed at the last moment that it is this Pioneer, and I noticed that I cannot throw knives at her because she's chasing my ass, and I am not far enough distance away for that to work, so I just take the honorable death. Again, you live and you learn. The compass kind of threw me off there. It has a tendency to do that in AC3. I don't know, the compass is a little bit different. I've heard other people complain about it as well. But yeah, still adjusting to that. And right here, I thought it was the Huntsman, but it is not. Obviously, it was that Night Stalker that I walked right by. And he obviously doesn't know I am here, so he's going to kill the Pioneer, and I'm going to get me an aerial and continue to rack up variety bonuses until I get to that extreme. Right here, I lock at the last moment, or I lock the Huntsman before he locks me, and I thought he was going to lock me first, so then we end up in this little weird type of thing. I'm going to throw knives. His smoke is going to, I don't know, go in front of him while I was behind him, so it did not affect me, I guess. I don't know, he ran and the smoke did some things. You saw what happened. I don't have to explain that shit. Right here, I jump into this blend group because firecrackers is 10 times more effective while in a blend group. And then I'm going to lock onto an NPC, build it up. Hopefully the Huntsman runs my way. It looks like he is going to, so I'm going to lock him at the last moment and get me a hidden silent. Very, very nice. And that is another towards my variety and towards my streak as well. So right here, I notice the Pioneer. I don't think I'm going to have time to build up my meter, so I'm just going to take the kill. I lock onto the Night Stalker, expose him. I realize there's another opponent coming from my right, so I realize two things. See that? I realize. So I just try to get the hell out of there. I throw on shield because I didn't want them to knife me while I was going through that chase breaker. I lock onto this Pioneer here, and she drop stuns me, I guess. I think you can still be drop stunned if you're in that rolling animation, because I had no square prompt above her head, so that is still possible. That's interesting to know. I definitely done goofed on that situation. Right here, I'm really indecisive. I don't know whether or not I should lock onto an NPC to build up the meter or just lock onto him. See, now that I have this new tactic to mess around with and Assassinate, I'm going to be overusing it, and it's going to screw me up. And I'm going to be doing some stupid shit, so that's going to suck. Right here I know it's this Pioneer, but she doesn't know it is me. She thinks it's the Night Stalker, so I'm going to let her kill him and then build up to a Silent. And right here you guys are going to see a new parkour move we can do right there. Bang! That is called a vault. You can do that over any railing in the multiplayer. You hold down the high profile button and circle /B if you're on the Xbox, and you will do that little maneuver. You will throw your legs over the railing and slide directly to the ground. I've utilized it more in like Wanted and Deathmatch for or no, just Wanted, not Deathmatch. I've utilized it in Wanted for escapes, because usually your pursuer thinks you're going to jump, far away, but you just drop right to the ground and you do that little vault thing, and they jump over your head, and you have another opportunity to go a different direction. So it kind of redirects your pursuer, I think. I'm sure people can find other ways for it to work for them, but so far that's kind of what I've been using it for. Alright, here I see this groggy ass huntsman. I was hoping he'd lock me, but he's not the type of guy that likes to get baited, I don't think. It doesn't seem like it, at least. Because I actually was trying to bait the shit out of him in this game, but it was not working. Right here I lock onto the Night Stalker, but he locks me first, which is fine. That was an unintentional bait, I guess. And I will take the Silent. Thank you, sir. Right here I lock onto the Huntsman. He falls to the ground. However, I am able to aerial his ass. And I get revenge, which brings me up to extreme variety. So that was a very nice chase kill. Right here I come up these stairs. I see the Pioneer. She sees me. She exposes me. However, she does not contest me. No complaints from myself at all. Right here I know it's the Night Stalker. I'm going to keep stuttering just because. And I lock onto the Huntsman in the blind group just to build up a meter. And lock onto the Night Stalker and get me a silent kill. Very nice, very nice. I love it. I love it so much. Right here I know it's the Huntsman. I don't know who locked. Oh, it probably was him, and then he unlocked me. So right here I'm going to do some things. I'm going to take advantage of the non-drop stun situation, and then I'm going to shield and go right through a smoke for a fucking chase kill, because I am that pro. Please believe I'm that pro. Right here I lock onto the Pioneer initially, then I lock onto the Robber because I want to build up a meter. I still think she's confused because I'm in a blend group, and I'm able to get a hidden Silent. Very, 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 very nice. No complaints from me. Right here I was trying to do the same thing with the Night Stalker, but I screwed up. And he's going to chase me down. So that's really fucking annoying, but again, what can you do? What can you do? I can't do nothing. Can't do nothing. So that is the downside to not bringing smoke in Assassinate. However, I find it a lot more enjoyable to use firecrackers just because of I feel like the amount of skill it takes to utilize and use properly. It's just more rewarding. So yeah. However, like I've said in the previous video, I have nothing against smoke in AC3. AC3 smoke is pretty balanced. So if you guys happen to see me rock smoke in one of my matches, please don't be shocked. I know I've made a reputation for myself since ACR to not use smoke, but I do use it from time to time. It does help from time to time. So just, for future reference. Any users. See, that was the random topic type of shit I was talking about. Right here I lock onto the Huntsman. He exposes me, but again does not contest me. Or I think he attempted. Did he expose me? I don't even know if he exposed me. Never mind. Disregard me. Right here I know it's the Night Stalker. I was going to do the little lock trick, but it doesn't work. He goes right through the firecrackers and shoves my head right up against the fucking wall. Fuck you, good sir. Bastard, man. I was on a roll. I was feeling it. This guy just totally screwed me up. Son of a bitch. Right here I thought I was being totally obvious, but I guess the Huntsman did not notice me. So he's going to kill an NPC. And I have a feeling he's going to run away and or throw smoke like he did, so I throw shield. I'm definitely using shield more often now. I'm using it more properly. I used to forget I even had it on. Right here, this is the first time I'm facing the Monty Bank, or the first time that I encountered the Monty Bank in this match, so I didn't even know he was in this match. So that kind of caught me off guard when I ran into that general vicinity and saw Monty Banks there. I was like, who the fuck is it? Because I haven't seen a Monty Bank all match. So that kind of confused the shit out of me, but whatevers. Now, right here, this is just, I don't know what to do with myself. I don't know if I should lock onto an NPC to build up a meter. I don't know what to do. I thought now right here I was going to run up and try to get a decent kill on him, but then I was like, alright, forget it. You leave. I'll get a grab kill on the Huntsman. You will not see me bitching and moaning for that shit right there. Right here, I know somebody locked me in this direction, and I want them to make themselves obvious so I can stun them. However, they do not want to do that, and then the robber's going to come around the corner, lock me, and kill me. Like a douchebag. So, yeah. 10 seconds left. I want to get one more kill. I'm feeling it. I know it's her, but I throw crackers just to scare her a little bit. Actually, I didn't know it was her. I'm sorry. I lied to you guys. I lied right to you guys' faces. I did not know it was her in the match. Or I had a speculation it was her, but I wanted to make sure, so I threw crackers. Anyway, that is the match, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed the comm. I have a few more wanted, or I have a few more wanted and deathmatch things to upload, and also my full sync series. So look forward to some of that, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.